What's up YouTube? It's your girl Zoe. Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I am finally getting to organizing my kitchen. So if you watched a couple of my previous videos, I did an unboxing of all of my kitchen Amazon finds that I found in order to organize my kitchen. So I'm starting off with the spice cabinet and underneath my sink, getting all of my cleaning supplies and stuff organized. So I'm going to be doing that in today's video. So you're just going to come along, organize with me, clean with me kind of video. So I'm super excited to do all this. I've been wanting to do this for so long and I'm finally able to take the time out and actually do it. So make sure y'all come along with me and see how everything turns out. Let's get right into it.
Only been a few hours, but it feel like days. Only been days, but it feel like months.
So I figured that I'd start off with the spice cabinet first. So I feel like that would be easier. So I got these cute little gold spice jars from Amazon. And they come with pre-printed labels. There's white and gold and there is black and white. So I'm going to be doing the white and gold. The theme of this whole series of me organizing my entire space is going to be minimalistic. I want it to have a gold, white, clean kind of look. So everything's going to be fitting in that kind of space. Okay, so I'm going to go with the gold and white since that's what I'm going for. It has a funnel to where we can put all those spices in there. And I'm pretty sure it came with 24 bottles. So hopefully this is enough. But we're going to go ahead and label all of these. We're going to start dumping some spices into here. And then I'm going to put together my spice rack that I'm going to be putting in my cabinet. And I'm going to just kind of do this, play some music. And y'all can kind of just watch and see how it turns out. So let's get into it. Okay, all of my bottles are cleaned now. I'm just going to try to dry them the best that I can. That way we don't have any seasonings sticking anywhere on them. You can also do this the day before and then let them air dry, but I did not think about that, so. Okay, everything is dried. Broke one glass, but it's okay. We're going to start labeling them now. And I'm only going to label what I know I have in my cabinet or what I think I have in my cabinet. And then if I miss any, I'll just label them as I go. I'm going to be labeling them on the side of the bottle and on the top of the lid. That way I can have both options to be able to display the seasonings how I want to. I didn't know this, but it also comes with some blank labels here. So in case they don't have a spice that you have already pre-labeled, you can write your spice on here. But I feel like that's pretty cool because they might not have every spice known to man already pre-printed. But I'm pretty sure I have most of the labels that I need. I might have forgotten a few. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 6 more that I haven't used yet. So I'm going to go ahead and start filling these up and see what I'm missing and then go from there. So this is how my cabinet currently looks. Very much in need of a makeover. There's seasonings back here just tossed. I clearly had way more seasonings than I thought I had. So I'm definitely going to have to order some more because I have seasonings in here that I forgot even existed. So we're just going to do what we have. So we're going to start off with some cayenne pepper. Now this is one thing I don't understand. I see a lot of people, a lot of the, organizing girlies do this. Where do y'all put the extra stuff that doesn't fit into the container? Because my goal was to get rid of all these jars, but some of these jars are so big that it's not going to fit in here. So at that point, where do I store the extra stuff? That's the only thing that I never understood about the whole organizing thing. But I guess you'll just have to find a separate storage that no one sees. I don't know. Alright, this is how she looks all put together. Look how pretty. I actually love this. It comes out so cute when it's all like put together. Only thing is I still have this entire jar of seasoning that I have to store. That's the only bad part about all of this. But other than that, it is very aesthetically pleasing, I will say. Okay, this is what I have done so far. These are still all the seasonings that I have. So clearly I need to order more bottles, but a lot of these are stuff that I have put in the bottle, but the complete container like didn't fit in here. So it's just like leftover. So we're going to organize what I do have done, and then I will order some more of these bottles and organize the rest. But you guys pretty much get the picture. This is how my complete cabinet seasoning will look eventually. And I'm going to be storing all of the leftovers and like bigger bottles in my pantry, nice and organized as like backup. And then these are going to be what I actually see and what I actually use every day when I'm cooking. I will link everything that I'm using in the description so you guys can get it too. Alright, so now that I have all the seasonings that I could compress into here all finished, I'm going to go ahead and set up the display stand that I wanted to have it on. So I initially wanted to get the display stand that goes in the drawer, and like you just like slide them in with the front facing like this, and then you can just grab them out the drawer. But being in an apartment, none of my drawers are that big, so all of these spices would not fit in there. So I figured I would use the same cabinet that I have now and just put like some rotating stands up there. So I got these. It comes with 2 of them in one, so I can put one on each side. And it has 2 tiers. So I have a bottom shelf and a top shelf, and they can rotate. So I can just spin it around and find the seasoning that I need. Make my life a little bit more easier, because as y'all saw earlier, it was looking a hot mess. I could never find anything. I'm throwing seasonings and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up, and then we're going to put the seasonings that we do have done into here. And I honestly don't know. I literally just balled up the instructions, like knowing I need this. Okay, and I don't know why I only ordered 1 set of these things. Like, I clearly knew that I had more, but like, I don't think I processed that I had more. Because in my head, I just had the basic seasonings: garlic powder, onion powder, Creole Cajun seasoning, pepper, salt, cinnamon. I just had the basic seasonings, but I really be cooking for real some days. So I be having like all kind of seasonings that I didn't even know I had, like turmeric and ginger and cumin and like oregano and basil. Like, I don't really be cooking with those all the time, so I forgot I even had that. But anyways, this turntable comes with a little spinning thing on it already, so I don't even have to install that. Love that for me. All I have to do is install the poles that hold it up. And just like that, she's done. Now I can just put my seasonings on here, have my labels facing out. And this is why I love that they have the top labels, because the ones that go in the middle, I won't be able to see the front facing label, but I'll be able to see the label on the top of it, so I will still know what it is. So I love that for me. Like, look at her. It's so pretty. A little spin. Now let's see how it looks in the cabinet. Okay, before I put my stand up here, I want to go ahead and clean this because it is very dirty. As you guys can see, all the seasonings falling on there. You know, it's a mess. So I bought a handheld vacuum specifically for this reason. It's cordless. I can just go up here and vacuum it all up, and then I'll go over it with some wipes to get it all nice and clean, and then we'll be able to put the stand right here, and then we'll have a second stand right here. This is the vacuum that I got from Amazon. I have the brush attachment on, which should get all of this stuff up way easier than the other attachments. Okay, everything is nice and clean. I ended up taking this attachment off and cleaning this because this was dirty, and since I'm up here you know, might as well. But everything's looking clean, so now I'm going to go ahead and put my rack up here. It's kind of weird with this back here because I can't really move this to the center how I want to. It needs to be over more this way, how this one is in the middle. But this is the only way that my microwave can get plugged in. So I have to work with that. But overall, what do y'all think? I think it's so cute. I can easily just spin and get all the spices that I need. So y'all, the seasoning cabinet came out so cute. I love it. I'm gonna order some more bottles and do the other one, but y'all kind of get the idea of what I'm going for. Let me know in the comments if you guys like it, or give me any tips if you guys think I should do something different. I'm gonna probably put the leftover seasonings in the pantry for now until everything gets here. And I was gonna do underneath the sink because I'm supposed to do this as well today, but it's getting kind of late. I'm hungry. I have so much to do. We'll get to underneath the sink probably tomorrow. I indeed did not come back the next day to finish organizing. It has been a good 3 days and I'm just not getting back to it. We are going to get into this underneath the sink organization. I'm going to show you guys what it looks now. Please don't judge me because I'm letting you guys know now it is discombobulated. Everything is just in there, thrown any kind of way. It irks my nerves, which is why I'm organizing it. So let's not prejudge, you know, we listen and we don't judge, okay? So I'm going to show you guys how this looks. I'm going to put together some of the equipment that I bought for it to get everything nice and organized and pretty. And yeah, y'all can see how the end result turns out. So this is how it is currently looking, okay? Everything is just thrown. It's a lot of cleaning stuff, trash bags. And then I have my little bags over here just kind of stuffed in there. You know, they fall when they open the door. So we're going to get all of this organized. All right, guys, so first things first, I'm going to set up all of the things that I need to organize it. So the first thing is the trash bag organizer, which I don't really need to set up. It's kind of already built. You would only have to do like installation work if you are wanting to like drill it into a cabinet or like into the back of the door or whatever. Basically, if you have to drill it, you would have to do work. But I'm not drilling anything. I'm in an apartment, so I want to avoid as much drilling as I can. So I'm just going to use the hooks to just like hook it on the back of the cabinet door, so whenever I open the door it's going to be there. We're going to be using these little hooks that come with it. All you would have to do is just slide this little screw into the holes here and just hook it on a door as so. So that is really all I have to do for this, which thank God I don't have to do too much screwing and things like that. It makes my life a little bit easier. And boom, my work here is done. Okay, so the next thing that does require a little bit more installation is going to be the little drawers, cabinet, whatever you want to call this, rack that I got for all the supplies to just keep it a little bit more organized. Oh my gosh, this looks like a lot. Ooh. Okay. Instructions are my best friend, so we are indeed going to follow instructions. Okay, so it doesn't look like I need to do any screwing. It's really just like pushing stuff in, so hallelujah. No screwing, no drilling, no nothing. Okay, so that was literally it. I thought I had way more to do, but you literally are just snapping stuff in. And it says if you're scared about this entire rack moving around in your cabinet, you can either use suction cups or tape to fix it to the bottom, depending on your needs. So if I feel like this is sliding around a lot when I pull this basket out, they do provide you with little tape that you could put on the bottom of these here and stick it to the bottom of the cabinet so it doesn't move. And they also provide you with suction cups that you could use as well to fixate it to the bottom. That way it doesn't budge, which I'll probably do because more than likely this will move everywhere. All right, I'm gonna install this second one, and then I think that is pretty much it. Oh, I also did get like some clear storage containers, but I don't need to install that. Like they're just containers, so I just have to take them out the box. So never mind. I do kind of have to like put together these little containers. I thought they were just containers and I could just stack them, but I have to create like the casing that it goes in. Okay, I'm obviously going to start by taking everything out of here. Okay, everything is gone. This is hooked here. I can't move this, so no matter what, this is going to have to stay where it's at. I'm going to go grab my handheld vacuum and clean this and then use a wipe to wipe everything off. That way it is nice and fresh and clean, and then I'm going to start putting all of the stuff that we just built in here and then start putting stuff back and get it a little organized. So we finally have a fresh canvas, everything's clean, wiped off, all that good stuff. Now I'm going to just put everything that we built back in here, and I'm going to start to organize it a little bit, and fingers crossed that everything fits, because I'm kind of upset that this fire extinguisher can't move because I wanted to put one of the basket things there. So it's going to have to be pushed a little bit further back, but whatever, we're going to make it work. So let's get into it. I figured this would move a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and install those suction cups at the bottom. That way it's a little bit more secure. And it has holes at the bottom already for the suction cups, so I feel like that's a little bit more easier to install rather than trying to line tape over here. I also just realized with the clear containers, my idea in my head was to have those in the middle. This is a very small cabinet, and this thing is literally like all the way down here. So I won't be able to put that clear thing here. Oh, I hate living in an apartment. I can't wait to get a house because stuff like this irks my soul. So let's see how we're going to do these clear ones. This is the best I can do with the space that I have. I have one clear container here and then 2 baskets. This is what we have so far. Now it's just time to put everything back in there. Oh, and also do the trash bags. One thing I don't like about this is that it's not tall enough. So like bottles like this don't fit under here. So like only short stuff like this will be able to go on this bottom rack and it still fit. So that kind of sucks. Okay, I'm officially done. I will say that I definitely thought the sink was bigger under here than I anticipated. I also said earlier, I wish that these baskets were a little bit bigger. It doesn't really hold much. And the fact that most average size, like spray bottles and stuff, can't fit underneath this top basket, it makes you have to lose a lot of room. So you can only put bottles towards the front, which kind of sucks. So if they do have bigger sizes of this, I would definitely recommend you getting bigger sizes. Or if you're a kind of person that dumps all of your cleaning stuff into smaller, more aesthetically pleasing cleaning containers, then maybe that'll work for you. But I'm not there yet. I feel like that's just a lot of buying extra bottles when they already come in bottles. So I'm not going to go that extreme yet. So I would just recommend getting a bigger basket if you are wanting to like use all of the space that it has, because mostly everything that I have did not fit underneath the top basket, which sucks. But overall, I think it came out pretty cute. I wish I was able to use more of these like silver containers that slide out. I wanted to like have at least 2 stacked on top of each other, but I did not know that this big old thing was dropped down this far. So I probably should have came look under the sink before I ordered all this stuff, but I didn't. I just had an idea in my head and I just started adding stuff to my cart and checked out, and this is what I came up with. So I'm going to give you guys a little peek at everything more close up. That way you guys can see. And yeah, that'll be it. Alright, here is the trash bag container. And here is how everything is looking in here. I have the clear container in the middle. And everything does function pretty well as far as opening and closing. But y'all can see like all the space that I have here to put stuff, and I just wasn't able to because nothing can fit underneath this basket. So it's a lot of wasted space. You would need everything to be like this size, but your average spray bottles and stuff are super tall. So I did that. I did put some overflow things back there. That's just like extra wipes, extra cleaning products that I kind of already have up here. And then this also does have enough room to open and close. And this one I'm not able to open because this was here anyway, so I just put this in front of here. Everything in this basket I would have to go in and grab, which I don't mind, but I think it looks way better than what it did before. But overall, I am pleased with how it looks. Alright, y'all, so that is it of part 1, episode 1, whatever you want to call it, of me organizing my space. I did my spice cabinet. I did underneath my sink, which I am super proud of. Everything did not turn out exactly how I had envisioned, but I feel like with what I'm working with, the space that I have, I feel like it came out pretty good. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about everything. Give me any tips on things that I could do better, whatever. But in part 2, I'll be working on my pot cabinet because my pots are just also thrown in there. And also my pantry, which my pantry is a whole nother story. So we're going to get into that on part 2. So make sure you guys stay tuned. I hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like